Happy Monday, everybody. So this week we're going to do a couple Mother's Day projects. I put a picture of some projects that I want to work on this week. I thought we would get an early start, a head start, so that way we can get these done. This is what we're going to do today. This is a very simple bouquet of flowers that I'm sure any mom, grandma, anyone that you feel is your mom would love. I would love this too. So in here it says Happy Mother's Day, and then make sure you always sign. And so we're going to do this. All you really need is crayons. You can use markers. If you want to use watercolors, you absolutely can. A Sharpie and maybe a black crayon. Okay, so here we go. All right, so we're going to make a bouquet of flowers. This was my sample, and I'm going to show you how to do this. Very, very simple. Okay, here we go. I've got my Sharpie, and you need a white piece of paper. Any kind of white paper will work just fine. Copy paper, cardstock will work just fine. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a line at the bottom, just like that. Very easy. And this is a project I would say would be great for ages kinder, even maybe preschool, pre-K, up to second, maybe third grade. Older kiddos can do this too if they want to add in some extra details to make it a little bit more challenging. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we want to draw almost like a rectangle shape for our flowers to sit in. Okay, so I'm just going to draw one line down and another line down, just like that, and then a line straight across, just like that. Super easy. And then inside, if you want to draw some squigglies, you can. If you want to draw any other designs or shapes, you can. If you want to draw waves or stripes or zigzags, you can do that too. This is up to you. This is what you think your mom would like. So I'm also going to draw a couple straight lines in here too, just to add a little bit more detail. Straight lines, just like that. So now we're going to do our flowers. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a circle right here. Okay, just like that. If you want to use the top of something, like this, for example, that's the shape of a circle, you can. If you want to do that to trace, you certainly can do that. So I'll go ahead and trace this one so I can show you if you want to have a nice even circle, just like that. Okay, and you can do that. And then my last one, I think I'm going to do a bigger one over here like this. Okay, just like that. Then we're going to draw some stems coming down from our flowers, just like that. Actually, you know what? Don't draw the rest of the stems. We're going to draw the outside next. So I think on this one, I'm going to do some bubbles. So all you're going to do is go one bubble, two bubbles. It's almost like a half circle. 3, 4. We'll do one more. 5, just like that. And then this one, I think what we'll do is kind of maybe some squiggly lines. So squiggly lines all the way around that flower, just like that. Does it have to be perfect? No way. No way. This is one of those projects that we're making these flowers a little bit silly looking, okay? So this one we can do a little bit different too if you want. We can add another, we can do the big, we'll add these again. We'll do these bigger. We'll make them a little bit bigger than the other one that we already have over there. So you'll have to kind of fill it in. You're going to make this one overlapping this one, okay? Just like that. Okay, so now we're going to draw the other stems. So here's a stem right down there, down the center, and we'll make this one coming out from right there, just like that. So there's your awesome flowers. All right, so if you want to add some detail, you can add another little half circle in here, just like that. Okay, and we can add another one over here. And then in 2 of my flowers, I put a couple happy faces because I just thought that was kind of cute. So if you want to add a couple happy faces in here, you can certainly do that too. just going to add a nice big smile, just like this, okay? Okay, so I did a happy face in this one, and I think I'll do a happy face in this one too, just a little one. Say cheese, so cute. And then I think I'm going to put some little cheeks on this one, maybe like that. Alright, so this one, I think I'm going to add a little bit of detail. I think I'm going to add another circle inside of it, like this. And maybe some stripes to it. I didn't do that to the other ones. So just like that, okay? So I didn't add any leaves on this one, but I think I'm missing the leaves. I want some leaves. So I think we're just going to add some little leaves coming out like that from one of the stems. We'll have another one coming out right here, okay? And that's probably good, right? Maybe one more right here on this side, just like that, okay? So if you want to add some stripes down the middle of those to add a little bit of detail, that's kind of fun too. This one can have a little one down here maybe. So we just add a little extra color there. Alright, so that's it for the detail as far as drawing. Now we just have to add all of our color. So I'm simply going to just start filling in bright colors wherever I want. And you can do yours, whatever colors you want to make them as well, okay? So get your crayons out, get your markers out. If you'd rather use markers, that's fine too. Sometimes marker is a little bit easier to color in some of these smaller areas. So it's entirely up to you, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and continue coloring. Okay, so I finished coloring my flowers. I still need to do my face, and I still need to do my background and my grass. But what I wanted to show you is where we can write Happy Mother's Day. In my first one, I wrote the Happy Mother's Day inside the flower. But I wanted to show you that there's another place you can write it too. You can write it down here on the bottom. You can write it up top. So I'm going to write it up here, and I'm just going to write simple letters, Happy simple straight letters, Mother's Day. Like that, and then on the top of each letter I'm going to actually make a little tiny black dot just to add a little bit extra detail, and it just kind of cleans it up a little bit. Okay, so you're just doing a little tiny black dot at the top of each and bottom of each letter. Okay, just at the beginning and the end of each letter. Super simple. Just a little dot using your Sharpie if you have a Sharpie. Okay, just like that. Okay, and then down here you can write something like I love you. Just like that. And you can do the same thing. You can do your little dots at the top of the letters to add a little extra detail and clean them up, just like that. Okay, and you can underline it if you want. I love you, and then down here you will write your name. Okay, so as far as for the coloring, that's up to you. I shaded my background with a shader. I had a broken crayon, and so I just literally shaded just like this. That's it. Super, super simple. And then as far as this part, you can make this the grass. If you want to make this a table and do something different in the background, you certainly can do that. It's just easy peasy. It's a lot of fun, and there's so many different options with this. So have fun. If you choose to do this project, I'm sure your mom will absolutely love it. Okay, I'll see you guys soon for another Mother's Day project later this week. Bye guys.